So, we've been done with Christmas for a little over 24 hours now, and the whole spirit of giving and family orientation and being kind, and now reality kicks in, and with that, just how cruel people can be. So already, someone has lost their life in unfortunate circumstances. Actually, scratch that, that sounds too politically correct. To keep it simple, police have launched a murder investigation after a man was killed in a suspected hit and run in Erdington, Birmingham earlier today. Witnesses said emergency services were called to the scene in Colton Lane shortly before 6 a.m, where they found the unnamed man with torn clothes and bleeding profusely. Emergency services described his condition as serious, with prominence on his head injury. So police have revealed the unnamed man died in hospital a short while later, despite every effort made to save his life. Now, the murder investigation came about because police have ascertained there is sufficient evidence to believe the man was struck by a car in a deliberate act, in which they fled to the scene soon after. This means that right now there is a complete arsehole who's probably sitting down on his sofa after a long day, drinking a can of Carling to forget the pain he inflicted on another person. If that's not enough, then there's probably blood and brain matter and flesh on the bonnet of his car outside. As this murder happened less than 24 hours ago, right now there's a team of police talking to witnesses, trialling through hundreds of hours worth of CCTV footage and trying to establish the events surrounding what exactly happened. So far, images have been taken from the crime scene and show a blue tent erected in the road by forensic teams who are also combing the area. Detective Sergeant Nick Barnes from West Midlands Police Homicide Team says, "My thoughts are with the family of the man who tragically died this morning. We're in the early stages of investigation, and I'd urge anyone who witnesses anything who has yet not spoken to us, or anyone with any information on dashcam footage, to get in touch as soon as they can." Just think for a moment what kind of lowlife doesn't confront another man. Instead, they plough their car into him, not even giving the victim a chance to defend himself, or to defuse the situation, if there is a situation that warranted violence. Whoever did the hit and run is a scumbag, plain and simple. That's calling a spade a spade. Hopefully the police catch the person who did this and give the family the closure that they need. Detective Sergeant Nick Barnes continued by saying, "A family have lost a loved one and we need to find out what took place and who is responsible." Safe.